I'm going to hit R to grab our rectangle and go to plane 1. Now under feature options, I'm going to select center rectangle and drop our center point here. Moving down, I'm going to key in 3, hitting enter. So make sure that you are overlapping here and here. Hitting E to grab our extrude tool and selecting this profiles. So 2 selected. Grabbing our arrow. Make sure the operation is cut, extends to be all. Hitting OK. Next, I'm going to hit S to grab our sketch toolbox and type PAT and grab our rectangular pattern. Now for the object, I'm going to make sure that pattern features is activated. Selecting extrude 39, activating directions, selecting this line, moving this arrow. Now for the direction type, I'm going to select symmetric. For the quantity, I'm going to input 8. And for the distance, I'm going to type 4. Do take note that distance type is spacing. And finally, hit OK. This is what our result is. Now, patterning features takes a lot of computing power. Now, if you want to refine this one, the longer it will take to execute the command. So next, hitting R once more and selecting plane 1. Make sure you are using 2-point rectangle. I'm going to drop it here at this corner. Next one here. Hitting D to grab our dimensions, selecting this horizontal line and this horizontal line. I'm going to drop our dimension here. I'm going to type 2, or better yet, 3. Hitting enter. Now, this looks like a large value. So I'm going to change this to 2. Hitting enter. Hitting E for extrude. And selecting this profile. Moving this one. And extends to be all. Hitting OK. Next, I'm going to hit S. And type PAT and select rectangular pattern. Now, pattern type should be features. Object should be extrude 40. Direction, I'm going to select this line. Now, I'm going to test a value for 8. And for the spacing, I'm going to type in 5 to check. And I'm going to change this one to 15. And finally, hit OK. So once more, the more features and patterns it is, the longer the computing time will be. So here's now our pattern. So you have the option to fully refine this one to bring it more tighter. Next, I'm going to turn on frame, going to left view, hitting M for move, and creating a window selection. So notice that the surface offset was moved to the right at 100 millimeters. So what I can do, I can input negative 100 to bring it back. Hitting OK. And next, I'm going to select body 16 and scroll down, holding shift and left click body 101. I'm going to go to modify and select combine. Moving up, I'm going to deselect target body just to make sure and reselect frame. So operation is join. So new component, uncheck and keep tools same as well. And finally hit OK. So rechecking, body 16 was left out. I'm gonna go to modify once more. Or better yet, I'm gonna go to combine and select edit feature. Selecting tool bodies to activate and selecting body 16. So now it's 84 and hit OK. So going back to home view. Now for us to create the same features here and the feature here, this technique will also be used for the ladder.